We're back. It's often said that imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, but that might not be the case when it comes to political satire. Early this morning, Yahoo News and comedians at Funny or Die teamed up for a mock debate among the Republican candidates. Take a look at this clip of the candidates, and that's the satiric candidates being introduced.
The Yahoo News Funny or Die GOP presidential online internet cyber debate, starring Governor Rick Perry, former Speaker Newt Gingrich, Land's End model Mitt Romney, Chinese food enthusiast John Huntsman, child collector Michelle Bachmann, noted homophobe Rick Santorum, Leprechaun King Ron Paul. The real battle for the GOP nomination starts here.
Well, joining us now is Jennifer Donahue, a fellow at the Eisenhower Institute and a Huffington Post contributor, and MSNBC political analyst David Corn of Mother Jones. Let's watch right now the candidates on why they want to be president. Some of this is quite good.
Why would I make a good president? It's a very good question. But actually, am I out of time? It's okay with me if I am.
Iowa, you've spoken loud and clear. I get it. There's no I in Iowa.
I'd like to say something for 20 seconds. This is stupid.
I could say some stuff like I'm good at executions, because people like it when I say that stuff. Or that gays give me the heebie-jeebies, but Santorum's already got the homophobic vote. I just don't want to make another mistake.
I love my dad. He's always been there for me, whether it's teaching me to throw a football or giving me millions of dollars when my campaign runs out of funds.
The internet is, oh gosh, it's a dumping ground for gay pornography. During some of my very own comprehensive research, I found myself lost for hours at a time.
Okay.
The things that you see.
They say they want smaller government. I want even smaller government. Look how small I am. How much government you think I need?
There's some brutal stuff, by the way, there and about Michelle Bachmann and her husband Marcus. That's really, we didn't put that on. You can watch that yourself. But this is an amazing thing. I was just thinking, the notions we have, the preconceptions about these candidates, even as the campaign begins, are so strong. We all know about Rick Perry being what?
Oops. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Not that smart. That's why he's at 5%.
Yeah.
We all know that Rick Santorum's got a problem with the gay community, to put it lightly. Yes.
Yes. Well, that's why it's really hard to do parody, because a lot of these lines could come straight from the debates themselves. So I tip my hat to the people at Funny or Die and Yahoo for being able to find a way to make what's already funny even funnier.
The guy they had playing Huntsman actually looked like Huntsman. I thought that was pretty good. But let's go back.
Chinese food enthusiast.
Let's look at some of the ones. First of all, do you think this hurts? I remember, I have a long memory, as you know, about these politics. I remember, I really do think it destroyed Jerry Ford.
Yes.
The klutz stuff by
Chevy Chase. I think that's one of the few times, though, that you can point to when a humorist really did in a president. David Fry was doing Richard Nixon for years prior.
How about Herb Block in the newspapers?
And what about Tina Fey doing Sarah Palin?
Well,
that destroyed her.
Big question. Do you think Katie Couric did more with a simple question than Tina Fey did with the satire?
I think Tina Fey did more with the satire than Katie Couric did with the single
Here's
question.
the Republican so-called candidates. These are the satiric figures competing for the Reagan mantle. Listen as the moderator, by the way, the real live Larry King, explaining the rules of the Reagan speed round.
We give the candidates 7 seconds, and whoever can mention Ronald Reagan's name the most wins the round. Go.
Reagan.
Time's up.
Donald Reagan!
And the winner of the Reagan speed round is John Huntsman.
You know, the absurdity of it used to be whereas Rudy Giuliani would say 9/11 in every sentence. Yes. Now they say Ronald. I have a theory. Why they say Ronald Reagan? I have a theory. They don't have really positive identities themselves. So they're trying to be hermit crabs. They're trying to pretend, hide themselves in the shell of the mantle of Ronald Reagan, because they don't want to say, I'm a Michelle Bachmann. I'm a Huntsman. Yeah. Who wants to be a Huntsman? Who wants to be a Michelle Bachmann? Who wants to be a Rick? But I want to be a Reagan.
But they also have pretty pessimistic views of the country and society. If you've listened, as you have, to Newt Gingrich and Rick Santorum, particularly the past few days, they're out there with really darkness and pessimism, while the president actually looks quite sunny compared to them. Ronald Reagan is remembered as an optimist and a sunnier figure than any of these guys.
By the way, for the thing he did, it was the most moderate, most liberal, ending the Cold War. Here's Barack Obama. He was allowed a rebuttal at the conclusion of this spoof. Listen as the Obama impersonator tries to entice Republicans to vote for him.
I'm not even your type. You're into conservative candidates. Well, let me tell you a little secret. I am a conservative. Do you know how many Wall Street bankers I've prosecuted? 0. The healthcare bill I passed? It's a carbon copy of the one Republicans floated as an alternative to Hillary Care. Just extended the Bush tax cuts again. You like that, don't you? So vote for me. I won't tell anybody. Promise.
The great seducer. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a nice weekend. Big debate this weekend. David Corn, Jennifer Donahue.